bridges between Macedonia, between Serbians, between Croatians and Bulgarians, and brought us all together. He was a man who was only a young child when Yugoslavia fell apart, but when he grew into a man and became the pop star that he was, he managed to bring us all back together again. When we look in generations to come, and our children grow up and they look back and they say, who was Toshe? Well, if you try and compare him to somebody that we know in the West, it's difficult to find somebody who's quite as great and somebody who's touched.
Most of you would know, and was never ashamed to acknowledge that his family at times struggled financially, and it was the love and the harmony between his parents that will have a lasting impression on Toshe's thinking and on his later work. His passion was music, and he grew up with the music of Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, Guns N' Roses and Metallica. From the age of 12, when he had his debut at the Popular Children's Song Festival. I ask you all for a 1 minute silence in honor of Toshe now.
Животот на Тоше беше како игра без граница. Тој беше познат и сакан не само во Македонија, туку и надвор, во сите републики во бившата Југославија, во Канада, во Англија, едноставно насекаде во светот.
I had been told of Toshe's fame in Macedonia and the surrounding countries, but it wasn't until I traveled to Skopje to see him perform at the National Football Stadium that I realized just how famous he really was. In our country, we speak of fame in relative terms, but we have no stars that are held with the same regard as Toshe was in his own country. It is for this reason that his personality is even more surprising. As a producer, I have worked with many famous artists and singers, perhaps some of the most famous that our country has produced. As a professional singer, Toshe is comparable to any of them. Our objective was to bring him to a worldwide audience, and I'm sure, had we completed our task, international success would have been well within his reach. Truly, humility and kindness were his finest attributes, and it is hardly surprising that he has the undying affection of the whole nation. Love to his family and friends, he let me point.
He was seen as the symbol of the peace and new hope returning to the Balkans, and he was named as a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador to the region in 2004, and his song This World became a popular UNICEF anthem. He had organized the concert as part of his UNICEF role to raise funds to build schools in Macedonia for orphans and disabled children. Toshe, a deeply religious person by nature, was also well known by his humanitarian work over the years. He played many charity concerts throughout former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia, and he won the Mother Teresa Humanitarian Award. Toshe's last concert on October the 5th packed the National Football Stadium in Skopje with 30,000 fans from all over former Yugoslavia, Bulgaria and Greece. They all came to hear his songs, Vesakam Site, I love you all. That was one of his famous catchphrases. Macedonia and the Balkans lost an angel. In the moment of weakness and sadness whilst listening his song, Igri bez granici, Games Without Borders, I was deeply inspired and hurt. At that moment I actually wrote this poem that I'm going to read to you now. And this poem is dedicated to our Toshe and to all generations to come and to follow his path. The name of the poem is called Za tebe angele, posvetena na Toshe Proeski. Makedonija žali za tebe legendo, za Твоите песни недопеани, за Твоите дела незавршени, за Твојата младост неисполнета, за Твојата приказна недовршена. Балканот жали за Тебе, ангеле, звезда изгасната во сивила небесни, Твојата светлост не остави длабока трага, сечи срца и се исполнија со огромна тага. Светот жали за Тебе, амбасадоре, за Твоите соништа неостварени, за Твоите убавини недопрени, за Твоите прашања неодговорени, за Твоите патишта затворени. Сонце под темното во ширини небесни, звезда изгасната во утренски часови, соништа издевнати и украдени, те однесоа ангели ненајавени. Вечна болка ненадејна наносија, срцето за Тебе до века ќе тагува. Ангел седнат на полупразна месечина, горд и исправен не гледа од озгора и песни славејски ми пее. Твоите песни духот ни го распленуваат. Нашите молитви кај Тебе, ангеле, допрва ќе стигнуваат. Дај ни сила, ангеле, болката да ја поделиме, тажното срце да го отвориме, душата да Ти осветлиме, славата Твоја да подсетиме, делата Твои да ги продолжиме. Ти остана, легенда наша, носиме во себе љубов за Тебе моќна. Ти си наша огромна инспирација, водечка за секоја генерација.
Во контакт тогаш, кога фактички започна неговата кариера, тоа се Усни на усни и Сонце во Твоите руси коси. Тоа беа неговите почетоци. Исто голем пресад во неговата кариера да продолжи на интернационално ниво беше, мислам, во поранешните југословенски простори со албумот со песната Соба за тага. И како последна ќе ја чуете неговата химна која ви е посветиле од последниот албум Игри без граници.
Сега да ви сакам сите.